Did you see the Academy Awards recently? Okay, well, I'm not going to sing, dance, or tell tasteless jokes because I think the foundation does some serious work, and it's my pleasure to introduce the stars that have been nominated to be the next board of the FAWCO Foundation. For president, Michelle Hendricks Dubois from Munich, IWC. If you please stand. Oh, sorry. Bad. I have to put my glasses on because the text isn't showing up. Sorry, bear with me. Michelle. Well, I do want to explain that recently this board has served for 1 year, and this was an abnormal year because we're trying to align the elections with the FAWCO board so that we can make all the boards work more smoothly together. So that's why Michelle has just served a 1-year term. Okay, sorry. Michelle started her expat experience in 2005 in Amsterdam. Michelle joined AWC Amsterdam, serving as the communications chair and president. She comes to the foundation with experience gained from several FAWCO conferences, serving as a speaker coordinator in Seoul, and chairing the Philanthropic Strategy and Focus Committee in 2008. This will be her second term as president of the FAWCO Foundation. Michelle has a degree in industrial organizational psychology and experience working as administrations and operations manager. She brings important organizational and communication skills to the position. She's recently relocated to Germany from the US with her husband, and she's now a member of Munich IWC, continuing the cohesive teamwork established between FAWCO, the foundation, and FAWCO and FAWCA and the foundation will be one of her major goals. Thank you, Michelle. Next, we have the first VP for communications. Will be Cynthia Smith-Ayed from AIWC Casablanca. Cynthia is an experienced FAWCOite. Cynthia has been regional coordinator, served on the President's Task Force, as well as serving on the Health, Environment, U.S. Voting Overseas Committees. Cynthia started her experience abroad, first as a Peace Corps volunteer in Tunisia, where she met her husband and has lived abroad ever since. She's a member of AIWC Casablanca and has served in several positions, including president and co-chair of the 2011 FAWCO conference in Marrakesh. A great supporter of the foundation and a FAWCO member, with a fellow FAWCO member, Gwen Dellar, has run the Marathon des Sables, is that correct? On behalf of the foundation to raise funds for the Member Skills Award, Enhancement Award. Most recently, Cynthia has served as the VP of Communications for the Foundation Board Interim of 2012-13, and she's looking forward to continuing in this role. Thank you, Cynthia. Treasurer, Kathy Collin from AW Surrey and from FAWCA. Kathy has served as foundation treasurer for the past 3 years and as a treasurer for AW Surrey. She brings her organizational skills and ability to explain figures to the board. Kathy has an MBA in accounting and finance from UCLA. And Kathy has many years of working as a controller for various companies. Kathy's a founding member and advisory board member of a charitable foundation in Bangkok designed to help disadvantaged women and to educate children. Kathy says, I feel that we are all one people on this earth, and we who are advantaged must support those who are not. Thank you, Kathy. And our fourth nomination is for secretary, and it's Margaret Hilditch. Yep. Margaret was born and educated in Northern Ireland. Teaching and music have been passions throughout her life. Her life in Germany started when her husband was sent on a NATO tour. As a member of the Munich IWC, she has served as president, and after being invited to attend the conference in Vilnius, encouraged her judge to join FAWCO. Margaret comments, "My year as secretary to the FAWCO Foundation has been a privilege. It has been challenging, inspirational, and informative. I never cease to be inspired by the people I've met in FAWCO and in my own club. Serving on the FAWCO Foundation board for another term is a wonderful way to say thank you and to share my time and talent in helping change the lives of those who are less fortunate in our world." These four are the nominated candidates for the board and the four that you will be voting on. You will receive a ballot on Saturday, and we need all the reps to approve the slate. I'm also just going to give a mention of the rest of the positions on the board, and if you're here, please come forward. These are not elected, but we'd like to introduce you so you know the members of the team and should be acquainted with. VP of Fundraising will be Suzanne Wheeler from AWC Brussels. Suzanne has lived expat life ever since she graduated from university and has traveled the world in her capacity as an Air Force officer. She has many years of experience with FAWCO and the foundation, having served as a FAWCO rep, foundation secretary, and the foundation awards administrator. She says becoming involved in the foundation has been her raison d'etre and has been focusing on it ever since. Her second term in this role confirms her commitment to the foundation. Thank you, Suzanne. VP of Programs.
Hey, Nan.
AAWE Paris. An active attendee of past 14 FAWCO conferences, Nan has served as a regional coordinator, president's coordinator, administrator for the Foundation's Education Awards. Nan has a degree in art history, and she has worked at museums in Italy, the US, and France. Nan is married with 3 grown children. She's a member of AAWE Paris and has held many positions, including the president and that of FAWCO rep. Nan's interested in finding solutions to increase fundraising and to contribute to the foundation programs. She will continue to work towards this in her second term as VP. Thank you, Nan. Last but not least, the keeper of the rules, parliamentarian.
Just introducing.
Elsie Bose, now of AWA Dubai. Elsie has the privilege of belonging to 3 international volunteer organizations, and each one has been a life-changing experience. As the first VP of AWC Brussels, she chaired the Clubhouse Renovation Committee. She served as the president of the American Women's Club of Toronto, where her board established a scholarship endowment program with the University of Toronto. Currently living, this is outdated already, it says currently living in Paris, but I do believe she's currently living in Dubai. Things change, you have to keep up. She's currently living in Dubai, and when she was living in Paris, though, she was with the AWG Paris, and she helped expand programs and membership. Elsie first went to her first FAWCO conference in Stockholm, and she was and still is in awe of the people that make FAWCO such a successful organization. She was elected to the foundation board in 2004, serving as director of Development Grant Fund, and in 2008 was elected the foundation's president. Elsie has served on the Philanthropic Strategy and Focus Committee, which developed the Target program. Elsie attended Mary Washington College, received a BA in criminology, a long way from fundraising, from the University of Maryland, and she spent her professional career as a retail executive with 4 major U.S. department stores. We'd like to thank the entire foundation board for putting themselves forward for another term on the FAWCO Foundation. And at this point, I would like to ask, are there any nominations from the floor? I take that as a no. And I've run out of slides. Well, that's probably good. Melissa Mash was the chair of the FAWCO Foundation Nominating Committee. She wishes to thank everybody that served on the board. Those members are, let's see, Melissa, Dolores Cuellar from Bogota, myself, and Janet Darwinter. Thank you. Oh, and Arlene. Thanks. I think I got everybody.
And Arlene.
Thank you.
Woohoo!